Hello, friends, family, and fellow detectives. You are in luck, for tonight we are having an angry stream. What is an angry stream, you might ask? Well, I accidentally deleted the save file. Actually, I wrote over the save file from the last game, so I basically had to do the entire cemetery puzzle and play as Bess and go back to Zeke's again. So I just finished doing that, which seriously cut into my...
One loquat's all I need right now.
Okay, one at a time, Nancy. Anyway, so yeah, that was a frustrating thing that I did. You can see live footage of it. Unfortunately, due to another reason that I am angry. Where am I even going? You don't get to hear all the swear words I said because I have been trying to fix my audio issues, and whatever I did, it just didn't record me. So that was cool. That was super cool. Yeah, so I thought I figured out the problem. The problem being that even though my Yeti, which is what I use to record, was set as the primary microphone, for some reason it was still like split between recording, I think it was 70% on my microphone and 30% on my laptop.
Iggy! Oh, Iggy!
Why aren't you coming?
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Do I not? Does this not work?
Iggy! Oh, Iggy!
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so I have not been super pleased with this microphone. It's right in front of my face now, so if I need to use the keyboard, that's going to be a pain in the ass, and it's not really very good at picking me up when I'm not speaking like emphatically. If I just want to kind of talk in my regular voice, or maybe I want to like say some kind of like a snide remark under my breath, it doesn't pick me up, and I'm kind of sick of it.
I'll check back with you later.
Awesome.
I mean, maybe part of it's user error, but I just feel like I've been fighting with this the entire time.
Hello again.
Wow, so we didn't talk to either of them last game, and they still have nothing to say, so let's check the task list.
I haven't done that.
Okay. Yeah, I need to do the feathers in the garden.
Check.
That.
I haven't done that.
Okay, we need to call the doctor.
I haven't done that.
Okay, so there's something else I missed in there.
Can't check that off yet.
I don't know why.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, so I think a lot of things...
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet.
That must be what I'm missing.
Did that. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Did that. All done.
Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna go call the doctor. No need to stand out in the rain. We could go into the Paula. Let's look at the cemetery. Let's call Nedgar. We haven't talked to Nedgar in a while.
Hey, Nancy. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Meaning...
I think Henry still misses his parents a lot.
What makes you say that?
I saw him out in the cemetery by what I think is their crypt. He seemed pretty upset.
I'm not surprised. I get the feeling that what Henry looks like on the outside is just the opposite of what he looks like on the inside.
And I'm sure you all can hear that. because my microphone seems to pick up anytime I tap on my desk, but just not anytime I freaking
I've
talk.
been having Bess do some sleuthing for me.
You're kidding. I thought you said Bess was a disaster when it came to detective stuff.
I never said that. I mean, I may have said she wasn't particularly adept at snooping.
Ah, but this is not snooping. It's sleuthing.
Exactly.
No.
So how's she doing?
You know Bess, when she puts her mind to something, there's no stopping her. She's doing awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, maybe not awesome, but she's certainly, you know,
Not totally screwing up?
right.
That's what I figured.
Okay. Listen, Linda. Nancy is like really nice to Bess in the books, and Bess is just the same in the books in terms of not wanting to snoop. So I won't stand this Nancy talking shit behind her friend's back attitude. Get your crap together, her interactive.
Are you familiar with the legend of the so-called
Women
crystal skull?
supporting women.
Is that where
Hashtag.
aliens supposedly scattered a bunch of perfectly formed crystal skulls all around the world like thousands of years ago? And all the skulls have different magical powers?
Something like that, yeah. Apparently, Henry's uncle was the proud owner of the Whisperer, the skull that was supposed to make whoever owned it live forever.
Only now he's dead and another superstition bites the dust.
Maybe, maybe not. See, this book I found in Bruno's library said no one who has owned the Whisperer has ever died of natural causes.
So how did they die?
They were all murdered.
Come on, you don't believe that crystal skull stuff is true, do you?
No.
Absolutely not. But right now, what I think doesn't matter. The people who knew Bruno had the skull, if one of them believed in the Whisperer's power, they may have figured the only way they'd ever be rid of Bruno was to cause his death.
But didn't he die of a stroke or something?
Heart attack.
Well, there you go. Natural causes.
Heart attacks can be induced.
You've been watching too many of those forensic detective shows.
That may be, but what's really interesting is the skull is missing.
That is interesting.
And I'll bet you anything that's what my bony friend in the red ascot was looking for.
Does Henry know where the skull is?
He doesn't know anything about it. At least that's what he says. But if that skull is still around here, I intend to find it.
I kind of figured that.
Henry confessed that he sold off some of Bruno's things because he needed money to keep his girlfriend Summer happy.
She's high maintenance, huh?
Extremely. You're so lucky.
Hey, don't I know it. Think he sold off the crystal skull?
I don't think so, no. He acts like he's never heard of the crystal skull.
And so the search goes on.
While I was picking mushrooms for Renee, I almost lost my hand to one of Bruno's pets.
You have a big dog or something?
A big alligator named Bernie.
How can you make a pet out of an alligator?
Apparently by exploiting their fondness for marshmallows.
Well, stay away from him. I like your hands just the way they are.
I can't quite figure out whether Renee neglected to tell me about him by accident or on purpose.
Hey, if you're not sure, you'd better stay away from her, too.
I don't need a hint, Ned.
I'd better get going.
Keep me posted. You got that?
Got it. Bye, Ned.
Bye, Nance.
Dr. Gilbert Buford.
This is Dr. Gilbert Buford's answering service. How may I help you?
I need to talk to Dr. Buford. Could you maybe give me a number where I can reach him?
No, ma'am, I cannot. Is this an emergency?
Sort of. I mean, it's not a medical emergency. See, I'm only going to be in town for a short time, and Dr. Buford and I have this mutual friend who died recently, and I just really need to talk to him about it.
Need some consoling, huh?
Yes, I need some consoling. That's it exactly.
Well, tell you what. It's against the rules to give you his phone number, but I can tell you that now that he's all but retired, Dr. Buford spends most of his evenings at his favorite gumbo stand down in the French Quarter. If you really need to talk to him, you can probably find him there.
Great. Do you know the address?
It's at the corner of Rampart and Domain.
Did you say Rampart and Domain?
I did indeed. Granny Pumpkin's Cajun cooking. They make some darn fine gumbo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and I'm truly sorry about your loss.
My loss?
That mutual friend of yours and Dr. Buford's?
Oh, right. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Bye.
Way to slip up, Nance. Can't even keep your story straight for 30 seconds.
Hello?
Hi, Bess, it's me.
So what's been happening? Tell me everything.
Well, let's see. Since the last time we talked...
30 minutes ago.
about getting ready to...
More like 5 in this game's time.
Interesting stuff.
But the reason I called is, I need you to talk to this doctor named Gilbert Buford, who, as it turns out, likes to hang out at a gumbo stand called Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cookin', which should be right across from our hotel.
You just want me to talk to him? That's it? Nothing nefarious? No black ops stuff?
He was Bruno Bellay's
Black
doctor,
Ops
and
Press.
apparently his best friend, too. I just need for you to see if he thinks there was anything weird about the way Bruno died.
What do you mean by weird?
I mean, I kind of think maybe Bruno was murdered.
Murdered? By whom?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everyone's a suspect. At this.
Murder?
Including this Gilbert Buford guy?
Well,
Great, I'm gonna be chatting up Jack the Ripper.
oh, I'm sure the guy's fine, but be subtle, just in case.
Well, I can see the gumbo stand from our balcony. If he's the guy that's sitting down there, I guess he looks harmless. Okay, I'll go talk to him.
Thanks, Bess. Let me know what happens.
Cheerio!
Hip hip and cheerio!
Why, hello, young lady. How kind of you to grace an old man with your lovely presence.
My name's Bess Marvin. I'm looking for Dr. Gilbert Buford.
Well, it's a pleasure to report that I am he.
Do you mind if I join you?
Of course not. A little lively discourse would brighten this gloomy evening considerably. This here is my favorite spot in the whole city. Delicious gumbo, pleasing view, particularly now, I might add.
I'd like to
Don't
ask
giggle,
you
Bess.
about
That's
Bruno
creepy
Belay,
AF.
if That's okay.
You're like
I prefer
19.
Subject matter of a happier nature, but I do not want to seem inhospitable, so what is it you want to know?
Is it true that Dr. Belay was your best friend?
Well, now, I was certainly his best friend, but I cannot honestly say that he was mine. Fact is, while socializing with my fellow man, particularly with pretty young women such as yourself, has always been a source of pleasure for me, Bruno was just the opposite. Unfortunately, the older he got, the more numerous his idiosyncrasies became, and the less concern about their negative effect upon others he became.
His idiosyncrasies didn't bother you?
Now, as a doctor of medicine, I am not only accustomed to dealing with the abnormal, but I find that I'm actually drawn to it. I, for one, thoroughly enjoyed Bruno's outlandish personality, although at the same time I fear it may have played a role in his demise. You see, he died of a myocardial infarction, most likely caused by age-related atherosclerosis. Dying of a heart attack is all too common for people who are socially isolated, and Bruno Belay had most certainly become that.
Dr. Belay's housekeeper says you just happened to walk in just as he was having his heart attack. Is that true?
Indeed it is. I hadn't seen him for a while, so I picked that day to pay him a visit. I walked up to the front door, found it unlocked as usual, opened it, and there he was, lying on the floor in obvious distress. The next thing I know, his housekeeper came running in and started shrieking and carrying on, until finally I sent her out of the room so she could summon an ambulance, and I could once again hear myself think. Well, let's see. Then I knelt down and saw that he wasn't breathing. So I pulled him away from the doorway so I'd have more room to work on him, and began chest compressions. I continued until the medics arrived, but nothing they did made a difference either.
Was Dr. Belay unconscious the whole time?
Yes, he was.
Can you remember anything that might indicate what he was doing by the front door? I mean, had he just come in from a walk? Was he wearing a hat? Was he holding anything? Had he dropped something? An umbrella? Sunglasses?
Wait a minute. Why, yes.
It's animated
yes, he
very
was
well.
holding
He looks like
something.
he's thinking.
A piece of paper. And on the floor next to him was an envelope. He must have collapsed while reading a letter.
Do you know what happened to it?
Now, I know the letter was no longer in Bruno's hand when the paramedics arrived, so perhaps he released the letter when I moved him. And yet, I do not recall seeing it on the floor when they wheeled him out the door. Iggy.
What's icky?
Iggy. Iggy is an iguana Bruno befriended, then turned loose in his home. It soon developed the annoying habit of stealing paper and stockpiling it in the vent system.
Are you saying an iguana made off with the letter Bruno had been reading?
It would not have been the first time a missing document ended up in Iggy's possession. Renee would periodically call me saying the lizard had absconded with one of Bruno's prescriptions and would I please write her up a replacement. In any case, Bruno once told me he was training Iggy. Said he taught Iggy to retrieve the things it had stolen.
Do you think it's possible that Renee caused Dr. Bollet's death by, say, hoarding the pills from those missing prescriptions and giving them to him all at once?
No. Had he died of an overdose of the medications I had prescribed, the manner of his death would have been quite different. But he died of a heart attack. Of that I am certain. However, I know for a fact that Renee is deeply involved in the practice of hoodoo. And as Bruno's housekeeper, she had ample opportunity to use it against my poor old friend.
You mean hoodoo really works?
Young lady, never, ever underestimate the power of suggestion. If a person believes in something, even on a subconscious level, fantasy can easily become fact. And who knows what rubbish Renee filled Bruno's mind with? Drink this, don't eat that. This brings good luck. Day in and day out. Even if he said he didn't believe a word of it, who knows how much his subconscious was absorbing? He was very old and vulnerable. So could Renee have caused Bruno to have that fatal heart attack? There's not a doubt in my mind she could indeed.
Did they do an autopsy on Dr. Bollet?
No. Given Bruno's advanced age and the absence of any indication of foul play, an autopsy was deemed unnecessary, and the body was cremated according to Bruno's wishes.
Did Dr. Bollet ever say anything to you about owning a crystal skull?
Why, yes. Yes, he did. In fact, he showed it to me once. Said it had magical powers. Said owning it was going to allow him to live forever. I thought it was utter nonsense and told him so. Well, he didn't appreciate that at all. Refused to talk to me for a full 2 weeks.
What'd the skull look like?
It was quite beautiful, actually. Life-size,
Excuse me.
perfect in form and clarity, like a diamond almost. Tell me, Miss Bess, what do you know about that crystal skull?
This friend of mine, who is also a friend of Henry Bollet, you know, Dr. Bollet's great-nephew. Anyway, while she was visiting Henry, she saw this book in Bruno's library about the legendary crystal skulls and was kind of intrigued and thought that since Henry said that you were pretty much Bruno's only friend, maybe Bruno had said something to you about it, and as it turns out, he had. That's all I know.
I see. Well, much as I'd like to believe that skull holds the key to immortality, I'm afraid Bruno's passing proves it's worthless. Although it would make an attractive paperweight, as I recall. Tell your friend not to give it another thought.
I hear that you're a member of the Jolly Rogers crew. Is that true?
Perhaps I am, perhaps I am not. I'm sure someone as charming and attractive as yourself has a share of secrets too. Am I right?
Be that as it may.
Giggling.
What is a crew?
Crews are organizations whose primary purpose is to put on parades during Mardi Gras. They also put on fabulous parties. Very private parties. Members only. Some consider crews to be private clubs. Secret societies is a term others have used. However, back in the 1990s, the city decided not to issue the Jolly Rogers any more parade permits, unless they opened their crew to pretty much anyone who wanted to join. So, refusing to be blackmailed, they chose instead to simply not put on parades anymore. As far as the city is concerned, the Jolly Rogers no longer exist.
Was Bruno Bollet a Jolly Roger too?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
I've bugged you enough.
I've enjoyed our conversation immensely.
Oh, he's gone now. He left. And we can't go back to Zeke's. We can go to the gumbo stand, though.
Can I help you?
Yeah,
A bowl of
some of
gumbo.
that gumbo.
Enjoy.
Hot but yummy.
Like, oh! What
Bowl of
happens?
gumbo, please.
What happens if I do it again?
Woo, that was hot.
Eat up.
I want to see if something else happens if I do it enough. Does Bess also get the shits?
Woo, that was hot.
Can I steal that spoon? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna record a video and upload every other Friday. That's doable. Well, friends, it is Saturday now, and
Done. I can check that.
it's
off.
only been 2 seconds for you, but
Did that.
I had to take a break in the middle of recording,
Done. I can check that off.
because I ate some gluten-free pasta for lunch, and I got so, I just wanted to try it. I wanted to see if it was good.
Oops. Looks like Dr. Buford decided he's had enough gumbo.
He's not at Granny Pumpkin's anymore?
Nope. But here's what else I've learned since I talked to you last.
Sorry, well, hold on.
That's all she wrote.
Excellent. Thanks for the report.
Stay in touch. See ya.
Okay, so yeah, tried some gluten-free pasta, just to see, there's people in my family who eat gluten-free. I'm not gluten-free, but, damn it, Panda. Just to see if there's some, that would be good that I like. But apparently it didn't really agree with my gut, so I ended up stopping filming or recording because I was so bloated and my stomach hurt so bad I had to go lay down. So we're back. A couple days.
Yes?
Did you know that Bruno was a member of a group called the Jolly Rogers?
No? Should I care?
Maybe not, but I care. They apparently ran around wearing Skeleton Man costumes.
Don't know anything about it, sorry.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Whatever.
Whatever. Anyway, so we're back at it. We just finished talking to Dr. Buford,
Hello again.
and nobody has
See you
anything
later.
to say about
Thanks
that.
for coming by.
But I think we can now pick up the piece of paper that Iggy stole when Bruno had his heart attack.
Come and get it, Iggy.
Oh, here he comes. So he eats the loquat, and then you get to dress him up depending on what you want him to do. So if you want him to be a pirate, he'll do something. But we want him... Oh, optometrist, that's right. But we want him to go get a piece of paper. Ah! Damn it, Panda! She just jumped down from the top of the closet on my shoulder. now how do I make him go? Like that? Oh. Milo Research and Technology. Dear Dr. Bolay, I have completed my review of the data gleaned from the tests I ran last Tuesday on the crystalline replica. Replica of the human skull which you and Miss Amand. Ooh, so she knows about it. Renee knows about it. What follows is the simple answer regarding its authenticity to which the two of you requested. My analysis showed that the skull, while made of remarkably pure crystal, was carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake. Again, thank you for allowing Milo Research and Technology to serve you. Sincerely, Chaz Milo. And there's a little phone number there.
Here, Iggy.
Yeah, he won't come if we don't have a loquat. But I think we need him to get us an eye. Also, so we're going to go get another loquat and confront Renee. Hopefully you guys had a good work week and can hang out and enjoy your weekend. That's what I'm trying to do.
Hello again.
I think I found the letter that Dr. Bolay was reading when he had his fatal heart attack. Iggy the iguana had taken it. Apparently, Dr. Bolay did have a crystal skull and believed possessing it would make him immortal. So he had it tested, and the lab sent him its findings in this letter. Read the second paragraph.
My analysis showed that the skull, while made of remarkably pure crystal, was carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake.
My guess is Dr. Bolay believed in the skull so completely that when he read it was a fake, he was totally devastated, and his heart just stopped. But what I don't quite understand is, why did you tell me you didn't know about the crystal skull when this letter indicates you did?
All right. Dr. Bolay told me about the skull. As you said, he believed with all his might owning that skull was the reason he was still going strong at 95. I lied to you because, well, for one thing, Dr. Bolay swore me to secrecy. And for another, he kept the skull hidden. And up until just this minute, I wanted to be the one who found it.
What made Dr. Bolay decide to have the skull authenticated?
Getting the skull tested was my idea. When Dr. Bolay told me about it, I was skeptical and that troubled him. So I helped him find a private laboratory where we could take it so any and all doubts would be dispelled once and for all. I certainly did not anticipate that the truth would result in his keeling over and dying like that. Well, now that I too know that the skull's a fake, I can stop fretting over its whereabouts. In fact, I should probably thank you and Iggy for setting me straight.
I'd better get going.
Come see me anytime.
I don't believe her for a second. Oh yeah, we gotta get another loquat. We have to deal with the wasps. Okay, boys, you're gonna have to be fast. Back to the secret room we go.
Here, Iggy. Iggy, oh, Iggy.
I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to waste a loquat. But if you dress him up like a clown, he leaves and he doesn't bring you anything back. So you got fooled. You got. Excuse me. Thanks, Iggy. Wow, that's creepy AF. Okay. There is one more outfit, and it's the pirate, so I'm curious what happens. I don't remember. Which means we gotta go get another loquat. I'm gonna be honest, I'm at the point in this game where I'm kind of like, I'm tired of searching for eyeballs and going on little fetch quests so that I can get the eyeballs. But that's okay. Still having fun.
Iggy! Oh, Iggy!
Alright, last one. Pirate. Apparently pirates wear ruffles. Oh, he's got a little parrot though. And a sword. Ooh. Name that opens every Jolly Roger meeting opens me. Ah, jeez. That stays there. Oh, good. I don't have to get a fucking loquat every time. Okay, well, what opens every Jolly Rogers meeting?
Can't check that off yet.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do the skulls.
All done. All done. All done. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. I haven't done that. I haven't done that.
Oh, yeah, I have to get the eyes from that. I think I said that last time.
I haven't done that.
Oh, the token. That's right. I forgot about the token. Do I use that here? Okay, okay. Why can't I access anything? Nope. Still does the same thing. Okay, well, I don't want to deal with that right now. Alright, let's go work on those buzzard heads. And look in Bruno's library. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. Okay. Buzzards, eh? Alright, they're all down. The key to the statues are the key. That's right. Okay. Mechanical feathers. Wires and springs. Okay, so it's flat, flat, tall, tall, flat, flat. What's that? So just those two need to be up? Okay, so that's 3 and 4. Okay, so that one clicked number 3. I am going to peek, even though it said I didn't have to. Okay. Well, I guess I should check the book. Are they all the way up? Or just part way up? No, they're like all the way up. Okay. Okay, one did 1 and 4, or 1 and 5, which I don't need. I do 1 and 3? I did. That did 6. Well, I don't need anything done with 6, so. Or do I? I thought they were flat back, but maybe they're kind of like. Oh, maybe those two are out. Oh, they are. Okay. Okay. I think this one did 4. No, that was 1 and 5. And I don't need 5, so let's just put that right back where you found it. You don't need to peek. Well, I do need to peek. Oh, that's like way out. Okay. Well, let's pull it again. Wait. They didn't go away. That's weird. Okay, I don't know. Well, that one did 4. Okay, so 3 and 4 are good. Someone needs to put 5 down. Which I thought was this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's only 1. Oh, and that did 5. Wait, is it different every time? Ah, fuck. I wish it would stay on the fucking page. Oops. Okay, out, flat, out, flat. Okay. Well, I gotta get 6 out, so that was this one. I gotta get number 5 back to being flat. Oh, I did it. That's weird. But that looks like it fits all of these. So hopefully, hell yeah. We're getting 4 eyes for the price of 1 puzzle. My understanding is we need 25 eyes, so we have 6 to go. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just barrel on through, I guess. Okay, so we did Time Will Tell, but we did not do a Librarian's Tale. Great Keeper of Books, many readers through me can spy. You must first take a look at the cards that keep track of every book. Kids these days won't even know what that means. The title's the thing, the edition's the hook. I will let you remove the orb from its nook. So, yeah. Library catalog is not digital, it's like physical. It's right here, isn't it? Yeah. And anyone that has I in the name, you have to add the numbers. So right now we're at 6. Oh, somebody texted. There's some ghostly wailing happening. Okay, 6.
A librarian's tale. Something Bruno Bollet wrote in that Tired Eyes book mentioned the librarian's eye.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and this one has 0. My eye and other tall tales, so plus 401. Matt, Prudent, living a memoir by Prudence Rutherford. Camel in the Needle's Eye, that would be plus 608. I'm doing this on a calculator because I'm lazy. Cat's Eye, plus 10. Eye Candy, plus 4. Bill Kessler? That's a character from White Wolf of Icicle Creek. Okay, plus 511. Okay. We're in a blind eye. We already did, so we've made it all the way around. So I have 1540. What do I do with 1540? Lime, coconut. Put the lime in coconut. Put the lime in coconut. Anyway. Okay. Alright, the titles. This will let you remove the orb from its nook. Have we seen something somewhere that requires a combination? It's been a little while since we...
Here we go. A librarian's
Oh. Look at me go. 1, 5, 4. Ooh, another creepy snake eye. All right, that brings us up to 20 whole eyes. 5 to go. So we have now done The Librarian's Tale, Time Will Tell. Did we do... Wonderful Pirates and Practical? I don't remember. Okay. Oh yeah, we did Steps in the Right Direction with Charlie Wicker. We did the statues. Yeah, that's for a later puzzle. Okay. So the only one we haven't done from the book is this one. And I hate this one. Oh, yeah.
Check.
There we go.
All
Did
done.
that. Man, that's just such a good feeling to cross stuff off a to-do list.
All done.
It's like, that's like the real dream, you know? So we're about to do this part. And we need something in... So for those of you who don't remember, that's these. You can pull them. And there's big books. And there's little books. Maybe if you've read Berenice and you understand Bruno's obsession with fucking teeth, then you'll get where this is going. I looked up a spoiler for this the first time I played this game. So we're doing this. The books on the bookshelf are arranged like baby teeth and adult teeth, and we have to figure out which ones to pull based on Bruno's notes. Okay. Let me get my... Where's my mystery solving notebook? Things got moved around in here and now I can't find anything. Okay, well, this scrap piece of paper will do, and I will find that later. So we have, from the book, this is primary teeth, so baby teeth. Upper right, second molar. Upper right, central, incisor, and then upper left, central, incisor, lower left, lateral, incisor. That's 4. And And then on the adult teeth, we have lower right canine, upper left first molar. Nope, sorry, first bicusp. Then lower left canine. Lower left third molar. And then you look at where those things are, and that's the book that you pull. So for the baby teeth, upper right, second molar, which would be the last one. The trick to this puzzle, I believe, is that when you're looking at this, you are looking as if you are looking at the patient. And I think when you pull the books, you have to do it as if you are the patient. Like you would be looking out of the mouth, I guess. So even though the upper right, if you were looking at this picture, second molar would be here, because we would be looking out of the mouth, it would be this one. That's just my remembering. I could be wrong and we'll just have to do it backwards, but we'll see. So it is top. And then the second one is the upper right central incisor, which would be this one, but again, it's going to be this one. You know what? Maybe I'm just going to take a picture of this and then we can keep going from there. Okay. To the bookshelf. Okay. Oops. Baby teeth. Upper right, second molar. So like we said, it would be this one. And then the upper right central incisor. So that would be this one. And then the upper left central incisor, which would be this one. And then the lower left lateral incisor, which is the second tooth in. So it's lower and then right, which means left. You gotta go right to go left. It'd be this one. And then you come up here and you do the lower right canine, lower right, which is left canine, which is the third tooth, and then the upper right first bicuspid. So upper right, which means left, first bicuspid, which is the fourth tooth, and then the lower. Oh, did I do that wrong? I did. That should have been upper left bicuspid. Wait, fuck, do I have to start all the way over again? Oh, frick. Okay. Okay, upper right, central incisor, this one, and then upper right. Did I write that down wrong? No. Okay, so then upper left. Maybe I've been thinking about this wrong the whole time. I'm going to keep trying it, though. And then upper left lateral incisor, which is this second tooth. If it were upper right. Which is this one? That doesn't make any sense. One. Oh, especially because that was a lower level. Damn it. So it would be this one. Okay, let's back out and try again. At least I wrote it down. So this one, this one, this one, and that one. Oh! Okay, must have done that right because it clicked me back. So the lower right canine. Just the third one. Is the third. So lower right canine. And 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm going to put 11 for that. It's the lower canine. Bottom 11. Okay. Okay, just double checking. Lower right. Okay. And then upper left. The first bicuspid, which is the fourth tooth from the center. And it would be on the left. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Lower left canine. Is the third one from the center. And the lower left third molar, which is the last one. Nope. Okay, maybe it'll let me just redo this part. So the lower right canine, which is third from center. The lower left first bicuspid, which is fourth from center. So we're lower left first bicuspid, lower left canine, third from the center, and the lower left third molar. Nope, damn it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, it won't let me do the bottom. Okay, so I really do just have to redo the top. Rick, why am I doing... How is this wrong? This is why I hate this puzzle. So we did the primary teeth, so now we're doing permanent teeth. Extracted, lower, right, canine. That's what I have written down. Extracted, upper, left, that's left, first bicuspid. That's what I have written down. Extracted, lower left, canine. Extracted, lower left, third molar. That's what I have written down. From the diagram, okay, the lower canine is the third from the center. The upper first bicuspid is fourth from the center. The lower canine, again, third from center. And the third molar is last. And eighth from center. The lower right, third. Oh, no. Lower right. And it's the third one. Yep. And it's the upper left, first bicuspid, which is fourth from center. And then lower left canine, third from center, and eighth from center. What did I do different with this one? Did I not do them backwards like I should be? I'm not doing them backwards. Okay. So our lower right canine means left canine, third in. Upper left means upper right, first bicuspid, fourth. Lower left canine, which actually means right, is the third. And the lower left, there we go. God damn. Okay, we did it. Now we have 21 eyes. And I believe we've done all the short stories we can do. Time will tell, a librarian's tale, a history of teeth, steps in the right direction, the statues. The plentiful pirate nonsense comes at the end. So we did that. Well, I'm glad we're busting through some things. Oh, I need the perpetual motion one. Something to do with the token. Yeah, did that.
Check.
Did that. Did
Did
that. That.
Can't check that off yet.
Check
I
out
haven't
the
done
letter. I mean, I looked at it. Why won't Nancy cross that off?
I haven't done that.
Okay.
I haven't done that.
Oh, call Bess and have her infiltrate the Jolly Rogers crew meeting tonight. Alright guys, we are actually going to call the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and join us next time as we get into the end game and we finally learn the legend of the Crystal Skull. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.